All right, my name is Todd from Ko2 Cards, and we are back talking about 5 cards I think you should be buying right now because they're way too cheap. Look, we're trying to dodge a ban list. We're trying to dodge the tins. We're trying to dodge the rarity collection. And we're also trying to look at cards that are worth your money and are kind of flying under the radar right now, at least price-wise. We do have a giveaway on this video. I know I was supposed to do a video yesterday, but I'm a Jeep guy, and so I have a Jeep Wrangler. I took the doors off, the roof off, and I got stuck in traffic way longer than I was supposed to. So yesterday I was dealing with some pretty bad sunburn. It faded about 50%, but I'm still hurt. My legs, my knees, they are a total disaster. So that's what I'm dealing with. Let's jump into this giveaway. The first card we're going to be giving away is that we're going to be giving away one of the Astro Language Utopias. This is the silver one. I think the silver ones look better than the gold ones anyways. So we're going to be giving away one of these. And then the second giveaway is the cover card of the thumbnail. I've given away a ton of these. We keep giving these away. This card is going up. It is going up. You're looking at somewhere between $3.50 to $4, something like that on this card. We're giving away an IP from Battles of Legend, Monstrous Revenge. So those 2 cards we're going to be giving away. All you got to do to be eligible for the giveaway is subscribe to the channel or be subscribed to the channel and leave a comment. It can be any comment you want, but leave a comment and you are good. We'll announce the winner of the giveaway sometime next week. All right, let's jump into these 5 cards. Hey, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We would love for you to be a part of the community, and hit that like button also. It does help us out tremendously. All right, let's jump into this. I'm going to bring you over to TCG Player. I'll show you the cards that I'm talking about right there. So let me bring this up. All right, the first card is the card that we are giving away. I generally give this card away when we talk about it. Look, there was a lot of thought when SP Little Knight came out that SP was going to get this card banned. I haven't really encountered that. I haven't seen that this card is a particular problem. Is it good? Yes, it's very good. But is it a problem where IP is going to have to get banned? I don't think so. I think this is a card you should be buying rather than selling, particularly price-wise. This is a fairly cheap card for what it is. I'm particularly talking about the Monstrous Revenge one, about $3.45. If you click on it, and you come down here, you can see that it is starting to go up. It was about $2 if you go out a year. Back here, it was about $2. Let's see, $2.15. It is now up to $3.45 and climbing. You can come down here, you can pick it up for about $3.50 if you buy something else and you get over that shipping. I think this is a fantastic card. This is just a fantastic card to have. Every Yu-Gi-Oh player should have an IP. This is a beautiful printing of IP. This is the one I would certainly be targeting if I were you. The original, let me look at this original right here. The tin version, the original is an ultra, so I would go after the secret. I would go after the Monstrous Revenge one more than the tins from 2020 as well. that is the one that I would go after. I do know that this card is getting a reprint in Rarity Collection 2, but that's in the alt art. And this is such a great card that you should have the alt art and you should have the regular one. I think you should have both. So that's the first card. The second card is a card that just keeps on dropping. Konami has been reprinting Zeus multiple times, but if you come down here, I would stay away from the two ultras. You got the secret out of Monster's Revenge, as well as the secret out of Phantom Rage. The secret, the original print, is less than $15. This is a great card to buy. That secret out of Phantom Rage is absolutely beautiful. It's pretty dark looking, which I really like. Like, the card looks kind of European because the art on the card is so dark. Particularly the Phantom Rage one. The Monster's Revenge one is a little bit lighter, but I would be going after the Phantom Rage one. I have the Phantom Rage one. I think it's a beautiful printing of the card. So Zeus is definitely a card that I would be targeting. If you don't have a Zeus, I mean, at this point in the game, what are you doing? Just make sure that you get a Zeus. Anytime you can play an XC extra deck card, you should have Zeus. I know that we're not in an XC's format, but it's not going to take much for us to be in one, and XCs are just easily splashable in decks, which means Zeus is easily splashable in decks. I would be targeting Zeus right now for $15 in that original print. If you can't get the original print, $13 for the Monster's Revenge one is a fine price, and you can even pick it up for under $11 from the starter deck. I wouldn't be buying the starter deck because there's no value in there except for Zeus. So I would just be buying the Zeus from the starter deck if that's all that you can afford. But make sure that you grab yourself a Zeus. These are cards that I don't expect to be in the tins. I don't expect them to be in Rarity Collection 2. And I don't expect them to get hit on the ban list. Third card that I think you should be looking at is Spellbound. This card is really, really cheap. And it is a very good card. It has seen play a little bit in different metas. Not a ton, but it's not going to take much for this card to see play. The secret rare out of Darkwing Blast is the one that I would be targeting because the card is so beautiful. It really is. And the reason I'm bringing this card up is it is as cheap as it's ever been. It's already got its reprint in the tins. It's already rock bottom. The card has nowhere to go but up. So I would be looking at this card. If you can't afford it, the Ultras are like $1. And they also are really nice looking. So Spellbound is definitely a card I would be looking at. Look at this card. All face-up monsters your opponent currently controls cannot be tributed or used as material for a fusion, synchro, Xyz, or link summon until the end of the turn. That's pretty good. So this is just a card that if I didn't have it in a playset, I would want to make sure that I had it. And because it's so cheap and it's already got its reprint and it's certainly not going to get banned, I think this is a card that you might want to target during this very long lull in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. All right, next card that I think you should be looking at is a card that I can't believe is, well, actually, that's the next card. The next card is, this is another fantastic card. Destructive Daruma, Daruma Karma Cannon. Man, that card needs a shorter name. Again, same thing with Spellbound. This card already got its reprint, and you are looking at it at a very low price. You're looking at... It's gone up a little bit, but when you go out a year, actually it's kind of at a high point. Yeah, it's kind of at a high point right now, but I still think the card is good enough that this is a card that you want to have. So if you've got the money. Now, what I would do, because the secret rare is high, I think the Ultra, the original print, is lower than that. And might be at a let's go out a year. Yeah. This is the one that I was looking at. Sorry about that. Not the secret. The Ultra, the original print, is about $4. You can get over that shipping pretty easily. $4 on the Ultra. It is at a low point right now. This is another fantastic card. Change as many monsters on the field as possible to face down defense position. Then if either player controls face-up monster, like a link monster, then send all face-up monsters they control to the graveyard. This is a fantastic card that I think you should make sure that you have access to. It's probably not going to be in Rarity Collection. It's not going to be in the tins because it already got a tin print, and it's not going to be banned. This is a fantastic card that I would try to have access to. The last card is the card that I can't believe is as cheap as it is. That is number 90. I was hoping that Photon Lord would be under $10. Let me bring it down here so you can see what I'm talking about. This card right now is about $750. $750 is a great deal on this card. You can see that it has bottomed out. It's been level for a while. When you see the chart doing this, generally the next thing that the chart does is the card starts spiking up. Now, I would have thought that the card would have spiked up already, but so we're in a longer period of it just being stable. But the next move for this card is for it to spike up, because it is a fantastic card that is meta relevant in a deck that is getting support coming out. YUGIOH is going to be getting support coming out, and this card is as cheap as I ever thought it was going to be. As that set, Battles of Legend Chapter 1, as that set ages and you can't pick it up on the shelves anymore, this card is clearly going to go up. Do not lose your chance on buying this card. You only need one. It's a $7 investment. If there's any card on this list that you should buy right now, besides Zeus, you should have Zeus. But if there's any other card on this list that you should make a priority, this is it. This is the priority that every Yu-Gi-Oh player should have. This is an easy negate. You get this card, just negate and affect it. This is a fantastic card. Do not let this opportunity pass you by. $750 for this card. It's not going to go any lower. It really isn't. And if it does, it's going to be very, very minimal. The risk versus reward is tremendous. So the risk is very minimal. The reward is significant. If you go in and you pick up this card now, this card can easily bounce back up to a $20 card, if not more. This can easily do that. How low can it go, though? The lowest that this card could possibly go would be like $550, something like that. And I don't see it ever hitting that. So that's what I got for you today. Those are the 5 cards. Do not forget about the giveaway. This is an absolutely beautiful, super cool card that we're going to be giving away, and we're going to be giving away one of these IPs. If you win the IP, I'm probably going to throw in a bonus card as well, just as a way of saying thank you to the community. Honestly, I'm so grateful for the community out there. You've been a tremendous blessing to me. I know a lot of YouTubers talk about the negative comments they get and all the mean remarks. I'm sure that they're out there, but by and large, the community has been absolutely magnificent to us, and we're really blessed just to be here and have an opportunity to do these videos with you. So, my name is Todd from Go2 Cards, and I am out of here. And as always, you get the fun of watching this craziness happen every single time. Help me, Jesus. Here we go.